Well, welcome to another episode of Now Serving. I'm your host, some guy. With the Now Serving videos, some guy goes to a place to get some food, eats it, talks about it and the place it came from, and then gives a rating. Now, ratings are subjective. I get that. So my ratings, I base my ratings off of 4 elements. Number one, the first element and the most important is quality and freshness. Number 2 is the taste. Number 3 is the portion size. And 4 is the price. Then what I do is I total those up and divide by 4 and I get my final rating. So each element is on a scale of 1 to 10. So like I said, the first element is quality and freshness. So I rate the quality of and freshness of the ingredients and the product on a scale of 1 to 10. Then I rate the taste of the product on a scale of 1 to 10. Then I rate the portion size of the product on a scale of 1 to 10. And finally, I base the price on a scale of 1 to 10. Total them up, divide by 4, and I get the final value rating of the product. So today, I went to Micknuck's. It's a little fresh local market in Sturbridge. It's the sister market to another store called Big Bunny that's in Southbridge. But Micknuck's, they got some great prices. It's a small local market. They got some produce, beer, wine, basic necessities, but they have a bakery and, well, kind of a bakery, but their big draw is their deli. They're one of the Boar's Head delis that you can find in various mom and pop shops, supermarkets, and things like that, where they primarily sell Boar's Head meat, and they make products, food from Boar's Head products. And Boar's Head is good. As far as I'm concerned, Boar's Head is a very good quality deli supplier, meat, whatever. This is a little booklet from Micknuck's, from the deli thing. It's a Boar's Head thing. It gives the nutrition facts of all the various meats and cheeses, some recipes. But yeah, anyways, Micknuck's, their deli, they use Boar's Head products, and they make sandwiches. You can get a hard roll, a soft roll, sliced bread like rye, marble rye, wheat, white, whatever. Basic deli stuff. Plus they serve pre-made sides like potato salad, chicken walnut, chicken cranberry salad, and pesto pasta, lo mein. Like, they make various sides. And then in their deli, lunch meats and stuff, they get everything from Black Forest ham to capicola, roast beef, cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese, all that. But then they also have a fish and meat section where they sell raw fish, like whitefish, salmon, whatever. And in their meat section, they serve pre-done patties that they do, and sometimes they'll have cheese in the patties. They serve you can get raw chicken breast, but they'll have it pre-marinating in honey mustard or beer can seasoning kind of stuff. They've got cubed beef, diced beef, stewed beef, sausage, various kinds of raw sausages that you can get. It's a really cool market, Micknuck's, and it's in Sturbridge, which I talk about a lot because I live in the area. That's where the old Sturbridge Village is. It's one of those places you go to for school events or even as a regular tourist, but it's a village where they still dress and do everything like it's the 1700s. It's for educational purposes. It's not like these people, that's what they do 24/7 year round. It's not like some Amish-like community in the area. No, it's just an amusement park, historical amusement park thing where some of the old structures from the 1700s, they've been maintained, and you basically walk around. There's like a blacksmith and stuff like that. It's a really cool town. And in that town is Micknuck's Fresh Market. And what I got from them today was you can get any sandwich you want, but they have some specialty ones, where they give it a name and what's in it, and you can just buy that. So a lot of people call like an Italian, which has mortadella, capicola, and salami. Traditionally, that's called an Italian. They have a version that they call the Sicilian. And we'll go over what's in it in just a minute. I ordered a large soft roll Sicilian with vinegar peppers. I had that. It doesn't come with the vinegar peppers. I asked them to put it in. Now, the difference between their small and large is it's the same size roll, but for a large, they put double meat, double cheese. And I'll tell you, for a deli that uses boar's head, you go to like your typical mom and pop shop, and a large Italian's like $14. And it's whatever supplier meat they get. This place uses boar's head meat for a large, and this is actually bigger than you'll see in a minute. It's packed. But $8.99 for that. And I got to go with it, to pair with it, a Founders All Day IPA. It's a session IPA, so it's only like 4.1%. But very refreshing. It's got a citrusy taste to it. Anyway, so from Micknuck's Market, we have a large Sicilian on a soft roll with added vinegar peppers. So first thing we're going to do is check out the quality and freshness of the ingredients. Everything's vibrant. And it is definitely a soft roll, but everything's vibrant colors. The lettuce isn't soggy and wilted like it was sitting in a bin collecting moisture. The lettuce is crisp. Let's take off the tops. The onions aren't turning translucent. They're still a fresh, white, crispy, nice and fresh. Tomatoes, rich color, moist. The meats, the cheese isn't hard. It's nice. It's in a good texture, soft. The meats don't look faded or oxidized at all. Really pink in hue, fresh in hue, no discoloration. Now, these places that like Boar's Head, they don't pre-slice their meats. Like you get like a whole ham and then they slice the ham off as it's ordered. So that doesn't surprise me that the meat is fresh because they slice it right there for use. But still, it's a good thing. You don't see any discolor. Usually like some hams and stuff like that, turkey, if the meat's been pre-sliced or just been sitting around for a few days, it's got a discoloration to it or oxidizes. The cheese can get like crusty on the edges, but no, this is very pliable cheese. Tastes fresh. The meat's nice and pink, fresh. Everything about it just smells fresh. I think it's in their name. I think it's Micknuck's Fresh Market. But anyways, based off of the quality and freshness of the ingredients alone, bread only very slightly crispy on the outside, inside a little soft. They don't put so much sandwich dressing that the bread becomes soggy either. I noticed that. Would I prefer that they have used romaine or spinach or spring mix instead of iceberg? Yes. If they have, I'm pretty sure they have something other than iceberg. but I didn't ask for anything other than an iceberg. I just got the sandwich as is. The only thing I asked for extra, which they didn't put in, by the way, is the vinegar peppers. We'll have to put that off. I did ask for vinegar peppers. I do not see any vinegar peppers. But anyways, the quality and freshness of the ingredients and the product itself, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's a 9.5 right there. Can't go wrong with that. Now we'll go with the taste. Like the perfect amount of each thing. Not too much sandwich dressing, not too much meat, not too much cheese, not too much toppings. And the only way I can describe it is the taste, the flavors, they're layered. It's not all blended into one. So each bite is a journey. Start off, you just get that bread taste. Then you get the meat flavor. And the cheese kind of slips in there. They put provolone on here. There's ham. It looks like capicola, salami, and mortadella. And then after you taste the meat and cheese, then you get this tang, which is that sandwich dressing. They only put a couple banana peppers, scattered throughout it. So you just get a hint of the pepperoncini, the banana pepper. The tomato not only has a fresh tomatoey garden flavor, but they put the right amount of tomatoes so that it adds moisture as needed. It's a very balanced sandwich. It's not too dry. It's not too moist. It's ideal in moisture, ideal in flavor because it's layered. You can taste the freshness. I mean, that's the only thing that's really going through your head at the time. It tastes like garden fresh. And it tastes quality. I'm not a huge fan of this bread. I prefer larger torpedo rolls. These are pretty much just oversized hot dog buns with a just slightly thicker outer crust. It's good, and especially for an Italian cold cut sandwich, because it's a lighter bread and it allows the stuff on the inside to shine. But it's not a very flavorful bread. But I'm okay with that because everything else is the star. Everything from the sandwich dressing, which I assume is an oil vinaigrette combo with various spices, the mortadella, the salami, the capicola, the provolone cheese, the banana peppers, the tomatoes. Very, very well balanced. All right, so we got 9.5 for quality and freshness. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I never give it 10 unless I am floored with being impressed, because there's always room to grow. But let's see, taste on a scale of 1 to 10. It's enjoyable. It's kind of nostalgic. It tastes like a summer day, light, yet flavorful. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I mean, it's just an Italian sandwich. The only thing that would be fancy about it that they do that not everyone does is maybe the type of sandwich dressing they use. But I mean, it's nothing out of this world. It's just really good in freshness and quality. So taste-wise, we'll give it a 7. So 9, that's 16, 16.5. So now we will do portion size. This right here is probably, I would say the whole sandwich is probably a 7-inch. Or I don't think it's a foot long. It might be. I mean, I'd say just under a foot long. It's made with care. So what I mean by that is it seems like there's not much going on there, but there is. They just constructed the sandwich in a very professional way, with care. There's far more in here than it seems, but they put it together nice, and then they get the wrap, and then they kind of roll it like you would a burrito, so it molds it. It makes it nice and tight. So it's heavier and more dense than it would seem right now. I only add half, and if I had to quickly get up and go somewhere right now and I couldn't finish the rest, I wouldn't be hungry. You know, it's not like I'd be like, oh man, I got to eat the rest of that. I'm starving. I think ideally, a normal portion size would be about the half that I ate. I'm just a big boy, so I eat the whole thing. So I would say portion size is decent. So the item itself is the sandwich, you know, and the portion size, you don't have to buy any sides or other things to go with it. It's filling enough as is, so it doesn't need anything but itself, so that's good. So portion size, I'd say, we'll say a 7.5. So let's see here, 16.5, 7.5. So that'll be 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 even. All right, so now price. $8.99, and it's a food item, and in Massachusetts, food items like this, like that's the price. There's no tax added to it, so it's $8.99. So on a scale of 1 to 10, the price, well, think about what you can get for $8.99. You might be able to get like maybe just a single Whopper just sandwich alone, but you'd have to get some fries to go with it because that's not filling enough. Most burgers these days in places, they're over $10. For what it is and the fact that you don't have to buy a side to go with it, it's a good, decent size in and of itself for $8.99 with the freshness and the quality and everything included. I think $8.99 is really good. So we will give that an 8. So let's see here, 16.5 plus 0.5, that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 plus 8, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, 32. I'm not good at math, so 32 divided by 4. Let's see, 5 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 24, 5, 6. I don't know, what is that, a 7? I think. What was the number? Let's see, 16 and a half plus half, that's 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 plus 8, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. All right, so, and 8 times 4 is 32, right? Let's see, 24, 25, 26, 27, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah. So that's an 8. So overall value for this, the overall value rating for this sandwich, called the Sicilian from Micknuck's Fresh Marketplace in Sturbridge Village, in and of itself, with no sides and everything, just the item, is an 8. But we have to take off a full point. It's going to have to be a 7. And I hate to do it to them because I've gone to them many, many times. They have great service, great staff, but they are super busy a lot of times. And they usually only have 2 or 3 people working in the deli. They forgot the vinegar peppers, and I specifically asked for them, and the guy even acknowledged. He stopped for a second, was like, vinegar pepper. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That could be my fault. Maybe he thought I meant banana peppers. So we're going to give them the point back because it might have been miscommunication on my end. I asked for vinegar peppers, but he put banana peppers. He was a young kid too, like 20. So you know what? That's my fault for not being clear, so we'll give him that point back. So yeah, a solid 8 out of 10 value for the Sicilian large on a soft roll with banana peppers from Micknuck's Fresh Marketplace in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. And I'm going to finish the rest of my sandwich, and then I'm going to go swimming. So I'll catch up with you later, and I'll see you in the next one.